Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we go. Today I want to talk about retail products. I'm going to do this a little bit on the fly. Do it live as I'm doing it instead of being prepped. So I'm going to grab some rags real quick, clean this panel. I'm going to use retail products just on this deck lid here to show you some things. Just going to do a quick cleanup on this with the detail spray. Q7 Detailer CSI. It's a good product. There's no protection in it. Just a good cleaner. I love it. Use it every week on my maintenance. Interiors. Good stuff. I know. Should I be doing this? Shouldn't I wash the car? I didn't wash the car. Gonna polish it anyway. Then I'm gonna put a spray coating on it. Discuss, totally was into pro products forever. Still am. I still buy them to try them. But man, I tell you, a lot of these retail lines coming on strong. I'm not sure that I'm sold on buying pro products anymore. The benefit to pro line products would be maybe discounts, buying them in bulk. That would be the only plus that I can see at this point. If you're a detailer, obviously you're going to use pro products, right? You're not going to show up with Meguiar's Ultimate products from Pep Boys or O'Reilly's when you're detailing a car for a client. Well, you could. They're good products, but I just think more than anything, it might be an image thing at that point. But that's me. I'm not a pro. I think we've talked about that several times. I'm just a guy. I like to be known as just a guy. So, use the panel prep. I'm going to use some alcohol here. Have a little bit of residue on the panel still. I'm going to beat this panel up a little bit. Nothing bad. It looks good. I put Daddy-O sealant on here. Now that product is a pro product and it's super resilient. I love that product. This car has 3 different coatings on it. It has on the side and on the hood, luxury microfiber shield, his shield before the new release pro version. That side has Moonlight. The deck lid has Shine Supply Daddy-O. And the roof has Optimum Gloss Coat. Kind of my experimental car. And my daughter loves it, right? Because her car stays clean. But I haven't done it that much this year. Once she took over, I kind of backed out of the picture a little bit on the car. But anyway, so here's my heart of hearts today. Seriously. There's been a lot of hubbub and buzz about Turtle Wax. This was on clearance at Pep Boys. They're going out of business. 40% off. I thought, gotta try it. This spray coating by Turtle Wax gets a lot of buzz as well. On a car, for any person maintaining their vehicle, any enthusiast, why can't you use retail products? I mean, these things get crazy reviews all over the world. I mean, you've got guys in America doing reviews on these and loving them. You've got guys in the UK doing them and loving them. So my thinking has been, I have 3 cabinets full of professional products, thousands of dollars. My cart's full, my floor is full. I've got bins full. What happened to me, man? I went off the deep end. So anyway, there are some things I want for my cars, when I'm going to do a good cut and buff. Unlike my wife's new car. I use the CSI ceramics polish. I use a rotary to cut it. Use the same polish with a polishing pad on a DA to polish it. And then I applied a coating to it. Now coatings, they have a benefit. They're super easy to dry. That's the thing I love the most about a coating. When I wash my wife's car, I can blow dry it. I mean, with a leaf blower, darn near. Then I just go back and touch up the windows. Anyway, let's get to this panel with this Turtle Wax stuff. I'm going to apply the coating afterwards. Just doing this all live and on the fly. So, do you really need to buy pro products? My answer, my heart is starting to say no. No. Why? Recently saw a review on the Meguiar's ceramic paste wax, the new retail line. It's a good product. Versus the M27, I believe, Pro line. Wasn't much of a difference. And for the money difference, why? It's my only question. Why would you? So let me get my polisher. This would be the only thing that you need to buy that pros use, and that would be a DA. You don't have to, oh, this is my rotary. You don't have to buy a top line DA. You don't have to buy a Rupes. We'll buy you a Griot. You can get them for $149. Great machines. This happens to be the Adams 15 millimeter long throw swirl killer. Love it. Wish I'd have waited and bought the red one, but that's life. It's just a color. Buy a Griot though. You can get them reasonable. You can get them at AutoZone and Pet Boys as well. So you can get them at retail stores. So try this polish real quick and see what happens with it. Here we are with my big admittance of, uh-oh, don't do this, but I'm going to do it. Hypocritical moment. This is a pad that's Adams Polishes. Love his pads. But this pad has seen better days. So when I experiment with things, I use it till it falls apart. So that's what I'm doing with this one. Gonna put it on 2. Gonna put like 4 or 5 dollops on this thing, spread it around and work it. Let's see what happens with this. Plus the coating, I think it's gonna look great. I really do. Gonna be like, Doug, why have you spent so much money on pro products? You don't need them. Well, here's one thing I don't like about this product. Super runny, super lotiony. Don't like that. Wish it were a hair more dense, but more thick, more viscous. You saw it drip on the car. Don't like that much. I'm gonna crank it up to a 4. Use slow hand speed, and we'll check it when we're done. See what it looks like. Bad part is this is white. Crappy weather outside again in California. That's odd. So I'll get my light up here and see if it looks different than that side, but let's see what it looks like when I'm done. Let's give it a shot. Tell much when you're polishing, but it looks pretty good. I think that panel's pretty dirty. See, my pad's pretty dirty, but this car gets abused really. So it's got good gloss, man. Pretty impressed, honestly. It's not as easy to remove as some polishes I use, but man, it's got a good gloss. I'll tell you that. Wow, pretty impressed for a retail line. It's got some deep scratches in it, but I wasn't after those anyway. I'll show you over here. You can see some of the swirls. And as I get over here, it removes some of the light swirls. Now this does have some deeper scratching in it. Would have to sand this, but I'm not going to go there with this product because this is basically to say, hey, retail lines can get you what you need depending on what you buy and what you use. I don't know if you can see the swirls. Hopefully you can. White's very hard. I can see them right in there. Anyway, and then here's the side, the section that was done with turtle wax. It's pretty crazy. Like I said, I do see some defects in there, but for a one step, for a daily driver, for anybody trying to maintain a car, man, I'm starting to be a bigger fan of these retail products than the pro lines. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I don't know if I want to keep you guys on board for this whole thing or not. I'll probably finish the panel and then put the coating on and see what happens. Yeah, let's do it. I'll just keep you here for this Won't be that painful. Take me about 3 times that long to finish. So if nothing else, this is kind of like a cleaner wax. It did clean the panel a little bit. And it does have some cutting ability, it looks like. And it's going to depend on the pad too. This pad's seen better days, like I said. And you could get better results probably with a newer pad, a heavier cutting pad. I believe this is Adam's cutting pad. Can't remember. I think blue is his cutting color. Anyway. Let me wipe this up and bring you guys in, see if you can tell anything. Hard to do on a white car in the garage, but that's kind of hard to buff off in some spots. I don't think I'm working it properly. It must be some trick to it. A little bit of dwell time before you buff it off. I think I might have seen something like that when they were doing this big reveal in Arizona, when all the big shots showed up. But I'm gonna tell you, of course, this car is pretty maintained anyway. Gets weekly washes. Now, does it get babied? Does it get two bucket method? Does it get the foam cannon every week? No, no, and no. It gets about 50-50. Hand washed, drive-through car washes. Yeah, drive-through car washes. It's a beautiful thing about white, you know. What's the difference? I mean, a lot of the general public uses car washes. Like you pay 15-20 bucks, you go down, you let these guys detail your car. They over apply everything. Interior dressing comes back greasy, tire dressing slinging everywhere. So I don't see that. There's a little haze here. I'm gonna have to research this a little bit. I think there's something to that, waiting before you buff it off. I think I remember hearing something about that. But anyway, to me, personally, this is pretty dag-nabbed impressive for a retail product. Everybody out there, man, men, women, children, you want to keep your car looking good, I say go retail line, go Turtle Wax, Meguiar's, Griot's, make some great retail stuff. So I'm going to do this live too, and I may choke on this, but I'm going to put the coating down. First, I'm going to do an IPA white real quick. Not sure if I should with that. I don't know how that Turtle Wax ceramic polish and wax works with their ceramic coating. But I'm going to do a quick wipe of that, panel wipe, with a panel prep, homemade panel prep, alcohol. Then we'll apply the coating. Listen, there's some really great retail stuff out there, guys. Whether you're a Griot's fan, Turtle Wax fan, Meguiar's fan, Adams, I would love to turn you on to a lot of Adams products and say they're retail. Here in California, they're not really retail though. He's more of an enthusiast. His stuff's all amazing. Optimum as well. Great products, but they're not really available retail. So retail lines might be the way to go. I mean, you've got the Meguiar's detailer line. This is retail. Great products. This wheel cleaner is good. A little bit pricey. I mean, you could do super clean. This is a spray clay. This new detailer line by Meguiar's, the Citrus Power Cleaner Plus, good for interiors. This is retail, guys. I don't think you have to go with pro products. Take it from me. Ask my wife if she were to answer. Don't buy pro products. I've spent so much money on pro products. Don't really need them. But of course I do the coatings too. So there's a difference. Now this is their spray coating. Don't know a lot about this, but I'm going to spray it like it says. 2 sprays, work it in, buff it off. Go from there. Okay. Smells pleasant. Let's see. That's all it says to use. 2 sprays per panel. That's it. I'm going to use a lower knit towel for this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You probably see the high spots and low spots that I have. I'm going to work it this way. This could be all wrong too. I have no idea how to put this on. I know it gets crazy good reviews though. This one and their spray and seal. I think it's spray and seal product they have, their older product. That one gets good reviews too. So here we go. I'm going to buff it off now with a more plush microfiber towel. Now, on microfiber towels, I would highly recommend Autofiber. Go on their website, ask Ian for help and guidance. He'll guide you. They have great sales. They have great products. They have a Rag of the Month club you can join. You can test the towel, see if you like it. Or, here we are going pro line though. That's more of a professional thing to do, right? So, you could always use Kirkland like everybody else. The thing with Kirkland is, and this isn't hating Kirkland, so don't take it as a hate. Kirkland tries to keep the cost down, which is good for you, the consumer. So they take bids. So they change factories all the time. You can't, if you get towels one year that you like, the next year they may be less quality and you can feel it or see it because they're saving money and selling them cheap. So keep that in mind. Let's check this out. Man, this looks great. Can't wait to see this in the sun. Retail products, turtle wax. Pfft, you kidding me? Is it perfect? No way. Telling you though, daily driver that's 15 years old, looks great. So here's what we used. Turtle wax ceramic spray coating. Turtle wax ceramic polish and wax. And I know you've seen those videos 1,000 times. I'm beating a dead dog to death. That wasn't my intent, but my heart lately, I've changed my mind on, do you have to have all this pro stuff? Not unless you're a detailer, man. And the Adam Swirl Killer. So this makes a great combination, guys. So that'll wrap up today's video. Just keep that in mind when you guys are buying products. You don't have to buy pro stuff. If you like it like I do, buy pro stuff. It's great. But some of the retail lines are really performing at a high level. They perform every bit as good as a pro line. So keep that in mind. Until next time, guys. See you later. God bless America. Thank you.